You want to do an Insecure podcast on Monday?
Okay. Aldo NICE presents.
Welcome to the MENsecure podcast.
He distracted me with his fine ass face, but I'm gonna tell him, shut the fuck up. I don't want your conversation.
Like, I almost wanted to call Issa after I watched the episode and say, hey, look, I got an idea.
Yeah, I thought about it. I've been thinking about you, but you're married.
What you gonna talk to? You gonna be like, oh, that's just your friend on the couch? You know what I'm saying? Laying there. Ain't nobody going for that.
I think I like the one becoming.
Part of the Best Friend Weekend Podcast Network.
Hey. LA is just so small.
So small. Where are all the good men at? Where are your exes? Let me run up on them like you running up on mine. Why did I think I can do this?
Girl, don't act like you don't have shit to offer.
Issa D's office, please hold.
If you bag in your bag, throw your hands up.
This is Issa D.
I need your notes on the flyer by 5 p.m.
Sorry, that's right. My assistant's kind of a mess. Sapphire, you're a mess. I'll get back to you right away.
I say, whoa, welcome to the MENsecure podcast with your man Aldo NICE.
Wow, it's your boy Los, a.k.a. C.A.P.
We back again for season 4 of Insecure. We did season 3. Yep. Like, if you watch back, if you go way back, we did a season 2 recap. Like, this, honestly, how this stuff started, Los was watching Insecure and not telling me. And I wasn't watching it. And then I caught, like, the end of season 2 and was like, oh, okay, this go hard. Okay, I like this. Mm-hmm. So I watched all of season 1 and 2, binge watched it. And we did a whole podcast on season 2. And then last season we did MENsecure, where we recapped every episode. I think we started with episode 3, so we got kind of started a little late. But we got 3 through the rest of the season, 10, whatever, 8, 10, however many episodes it was last season. We're going to be bringing it to you every Tuesday, the MENsecure podcast. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Our men's opinion and takeaways from our favorite HBO show.
Yeah.
Insecure.
I couldn't say it any better myself.
I mean, I agree. I agree, Molly. Let me get your overall.
Is that how we starting this thing off?
Let me get your overall thoughts on the episode, man. Good episode, bad episode. What are your thoughts, man?
I mean, it was okay. Episode. I think it was like a warm up. You know, kind of warm up to the season. You know, we kind of checked in and seen what the progress was with Issa. And, you know, Molly still dating Timmy Chan and everything. So, you know, it was a nice little, we saw where Lawrence was at, you know, with it. And, you know, just kind of seeing how, you know, her block party's coming along. You know, luckily, you know, girl came through here. But I think it was just a warm up to the episode. It wasn't a lot, but it wasn't just a not for nothing episode. So, in my opinion, it was okay. It was a decent episode.
I thought it was fine, too. But one of my biggest takeaways was, man, I forgot about this show. Like, it been off the air too long, man. September 2018. That's been like almost 18 months since we've seen, or probably longer than 18 months since we've seen it. I didn't remember shit. I was like trying to remember who the people was. I mean, the little recap was good, and I guess this show ain't like Game of Thrones. It ain't like super in depth where you gotta go look at a wiki page for it. So it's not that hard. It's just sometimes when we're doing a podcast, I gotta remember people's names and stuff. I'm like, okay,
and I'm horrible. That's the biggest challenge for me. I'm terrible at names in real life. So let alone watching a podcast, looking at a show I haven't seen in 2 years and I'm like, hold on, who? Oh, okay, that's Molly. You know, I remember the top 3, Molly, Issa, and Lawrence, but everybody else's name took off.
I like watching shows on like Amazon Prime because a lot of times if you hit the Amazon thing, it'll show you like who's the actor, what's their name, like during the scenes, like as the scene progresses, it'll change, and that's kind of dope. But man, yeah, look, I mean, it's a lot. I had a lot of you know, getting back, like you said, getting back into the swing of watching Insecure, and they always throw out a whole bunch of little. I like that because they throw a whole bunch of little tidbits and little information out there that you gotta sit back and say, okay, did I remember this? Did I not remember this? Or wow, this is a great theme that, man, is this going on with people I know? Is this going on in my life? And then you can kind of go a lot of different places. And one of the first things that I kind of thought about was, do you have friends with no job, Los?
No, I don't. No, I don't have friends with no job. I'm too old to have friends with no jobs. I think at a certain point in your life, you know, the way I feel like you're only gonna be successful with the people you surround yourself with. So I don't have friends with no jobs. I just don't believe in having a friend. I know people without jobs. Yeah, they're not my friend, but I don't have friends with no job. That's ridiculous at this point in my life.
Not having a job is like synonymous with not having nothing to lose to me a lot of times. It's just like, man, I don't know what you're going to do because you ain't got no job. And as much as people going to want to pile on, and I mean, like there was a whole article that I was just talking about before we went on air that people was flip-flopping on Facebook, and it's talking about do you have a Molly in your circle, and like how you got to get rid of people like Molly in your circle. And my first thoughts on the episode was Molly coming in there after work, Issa sitting there blowing that loud, doing yoga, and like we could go with the whole narrative that Molly is bad and Molly's cantankerous, and we'll get to that obviously. But the other thought that you got is, damn, like why you got a friend like Issa anyway, Molly?
I feel like I don't necessarily like Issa. She's not just sitting at home not doing shit, right? She is trying to do something with the block party and all that thing. Let's quit our jobs tomorrow and throw a block party. Let's throw best friend weekend and quit our job. But she does have a job. She's the apartment building manager. That's her job.
Fair enough.
That's her job. I mean, is it a work thing? Maybe not, but it's a job. So she's getting paid.
She's a handyman.
She is making a living. It's a little low on the totem pole, but I mean, everybody got to restart and start somewhere. I mean,
I guess maybe her saying and maybe you know what, show's been going 18 months. Maybe I forgot that that's actually her job. I mean, they mentioned it a couple times in the episode, but I know when it started, Issa was like, "Oh, everything good. I ain't got no man. I ain't got no job." So she said that. So I guess I kind of was going off the vibe that she don't even look at it as a job. So if she don't, I didn't remember
to the lady. The lady said, "You the manager." I was like, "Oh yeah, that is her job." I didn't remember to the little girl.
And if we come full circle, maybe I'm being a little rough because it is. If I knew somebody who used to have a job, now they don't have a job, then that could still be my friend. So that's a little. I guess that's a little different in that respect.
Yeah,
I could give Molly the benefit of the doubt for hanging with me because she was there.
How long do you keep a friend with no job? Like how long do you keep them? Like you've been knowing about as long as you've been knowing me, and I ain't had no job since 2018.
It honestly depends on like your stuff. Like if you like getting carried some kind of way, like you got a little sugar mama, or you got or your mom giving you some money some kind of way, shape or form. You got a little settlement. You got a little trust fund. Like we know some people with some settlements who. Whoa, relax. We friends with them.
On Sundays.
Hey man, I'm switching the topic, man. Listen, man. Let's just hop into your favorite person of the week, man. Look, it was a pool of 3 for me, but I'll let you start it off. Who was your favorite person?
Hey, come on now. I know like you don't know me better than you think. You big dog, TSA Bay. TSA Bay, that's I'm with the ignorance, man. The TSA Bay came through, beating chicks out the frame. She had to turn over a couple times. You know what I mean? But no, I like TSA Bay's energy. He just seemed like he having a good time, a good little dude. He even brought out a little confiscation care package. You know what I mean? Brought out some hen and some medical marijuana, man. A little confiscation care package, bro. So I mean, I think he won this week. Got him some cheeks. He was hyped. She told him he did. He was at the gate. She said, "I need you to hype everybody up." That boy hyping everybody up. You know what I mean? Positive dude. Hey, big dog won this week for me. Came in there butt naked.
So that's what you like.
Big dog.
I mean, Big Dog was on my list. He was number 2 for me this week. I mean, I said this earlier, man. Like, I got like bunch of mirrors in my house, so I didn't see myself smash. And the boy was getting it like Al. He was a little bit more chunkier all around than me. Yeah. You know what I mean? I got a little. I'm athletic build. In places. That boy. I just got a gut. That man was. He was full figured all around. But when that nigga said, "Welcome to a full size nigga," I said, "Oh my." Yeah. I'm gonna use that one. I'm gonna use that one.
When he said, "Oh, you got a fan? Oh, that's good."
Oh yeah, welcome to a full size nigga. I like that, man. I'm going somewhere with it, man. But it wasn't like his pace was kind of wicked. He was over there trying to. Maybe he had to get back to work, but he was over there trying to get it all in the span of
2 strokes.
Yeah, exactly. So he was doing, but I mean, he was up there. I'm like, hell, you know what I'm saying? If he got him a little situation where he get to go over there, little chick ain't really, like he said, got no job, not a lot of stuff to do, maybe a little upside for a little block party kickoff. I get to go over there, take off my little work clothes, you know what I'm saying? Go knock that thing down, and then as soon as I'm finished, get up. Hey, look, I crack some jokes, clown, give her a little gift. Little kiss on the chin. Not even a little kiss on the cheek.
I about to say, it wasn't even no kiss. It ain't no problem. He bust,
she didn't even get up. She didn't even get up to lock the door.
Yeah, she didn't wipe either. So
what said she didn't wipe? She didn't go pee either.
Yeah, you gotta pee, get that TSA out you. But you know what I'm saying? He a lot of cool little situation. Like he ain't gonna be hovering around. I don't think. He just a cooler dude. Now we know, on brand Issa gonna mess over the good man and find something toxic. That's what she gonna do. But that's for future episode. But I'm TSA Bay. That's my guy.
So he was like my second favorite person, and so was Asian bro or Andrew, because I like how he when Molly was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna stick around long. He's like, man, I'm just gonna catch me an Uber. I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even listen. We good. Like you could be mad about whatever you mad about. I'm just gonna raise my eyebrows and go ahead on about my business with my other situation. Now we're gonna come back to him big in a minute, but I'm gonna tell you my favorite person of the week was Condola. Condola Hayes, man. Listen, I said this earlier when we was outside running it.
Yeah,
hanging out with somebody who like your same age range that's just more accomplished than you is like it can breed a lot of intimidation. And I felt like the fact that like she was still able to be like mature enough to be like, okay, I'm fucking with dude. And all of this other stuff, but I'm still trying to bring Issa along. Like she got a good idea, but like Condola could have been like, oh, that's a good idea for a block party. Well, I'm gonna throw it. You know what I mean? She don't need Issa.
No,
she didn't need Issa to make nothing pop. Now maybe we could disagree with that, but like I felt like she being a good person by still rocking with her, and I just felt like she was winning on the episode. Like she was winning. So that's why she's my favorite person.
I mean, necessarily winning, yeah, but I mean, I think she does have, more context and probably is more accomplished than Issa. But I still think Issa had good ideas with the block party, and sometimes
what was her idea?
The ideas was to get people in their community and let them showcase their talents. That's the whole thing. They don't have a lot of opportunity to showcase their.
She stole that idea from Coop and them on all of
So Issa watch All American now. Okay, cool.
But go ahead.
But you know what I'm saying? So I mean, I think her ideal and her passion for it in the right space. I just think sometimes Issa gets sidetracked and she be absent-minded. Like she be in her head, voices be talking to her, like she just gets sidetracked some of that time. I think girl's helping her stay focused and she listening and showing her, because obviously she has put an event together before. So she's showing, okay, this is how you put an event together. When she set it down and say, okay, let's go over your checklist. You know what I mean? Such and such check. Okay, but I got check. Okay, what's the check? Like that's how you sit together. Sit down and put together an actual event.
I don't think, but the fact that we put events together ourselves leads me to believe that was a little bit of a I don't even know how to put that. I would say that it was a little bit of a brush over. So I don't think that that's the truth. Because Condola was kind of running and maybe that's why I was rocking it with it. She was running the role of like Aldo NICE and Best Friend Weekend when we trying to throw an event. Like I'm telling you all of the stuff. We're gonna put it over there. Now, what are these parts you're supposed to be doing, Issa? And in real life, it don't just go like, yes, got it. In real life, that conversation go like, so tell me about it. Who's the DJ you got? Where's the food you got it from? Yeah. How's the outlook gonna do?
How's they gonna look? Yeah. What you think about this? Should we do this?
Unless that happened outside. Yeah, unless that happened off screen, which very well could have, and it was just, that's maybe you don't have screen time to do all of that. So maybe that's what I saw. Maybe that part, sitting up there bossing up, maybe that's why I like Condola this week more than anything. But look, let's get into the parts that make the MENsecure podcast different than most. Let's talk about the male's perspective, man. What the women are from Venus moments of the week. So my first women are from Venus moment of the week is this. I don't like Amanda Seales. I don't think a lot of people in our circle like Amanda Seales just in general. And maybe that's why we don't like the Tiffany character. But listen, her friend, like Tiffany, not calling her to explain. Like when she pulled up to the little event, she was like, girl, I've been meaning to call you and explain. Hold up, bruh. How you not hitting her as soon as she leave there later on, like a couple hours later, talking about some, hey, Issa, look, let me tell you. She went out with Lawrence one time, and I thought that was it.
Yeah, I didn't
know.
But
I didn't know they were still fucking. Like, what type of quote-unquote friend are you if you ain't gonna pick up your phone to explain that? That's some women stuff. That's what I got.
Yeah, but I think in the actual show, she's always been that asshole or that, like, I think everybody got that one friend who just, march you to beat their own drum. You know what I mean? They be doing some fuck shit sometime, and then sometimes they come through every now and then, but a lot of times you be dealing with fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Bad stuff, whatever. But I think, everybody got those type of friends. I think, the show kind of represents, anytime you have more than 2-3 friends, you're gonna encounter some people like that. You know what I mean? So I think this is what she represents.
Do you know dudes who, and we're gonna get to this again, like if you're in that situation where you're hollering at a little chick and then they're like, oh snap, that's so and so X right there. Like that the homie not gonna be like, hey yeah man, bro, listen, this was what's going on, and run it with you. Like I think that's what this section's all about. It's about difference between men and women, and men gonna have that conversation early in the game, though. Like
some men will, Al. Some men don't. It depends on how close y'all are. You know what I mean? Depending on y'all level of friendship. But with that level of friendship, she definitely should have did it. Definitely should have told her. Yeah, and ran into her.
Yes, Los. I was saying all things the same except for change their gender.
Yeah.
Like a dude you don't know, hey, man, obviously ain't gonna run it.
Your little thing was over there, whoop de whoop de whoop. He get up, a whoop de wham, and bow.
But, I had another one though. Let me get my other one and then I'll let you tell yours. This is the other one I got. Dating other people, that whole Molly thing. Like, she was mad. And that whole idea of she asked him, are you dating other people? Oh, you dating other people? And she was so shocked. Mm-hmm. Like, she expected that to be a thing without a conversation. And I just think that's so not like dudes is never going to assume. Well, maybe we're going to assume you stop talking to other dudes because of the way you dealing with me. But I'm not going to never put it past you.
Ever.
So?
And until we just kicking and chilling, going, hanging out till we just make it something. I always feel you got something in the, you know what I'm saying? You got something in the savings account. Me. You know what I'm saying? I always feel like you got something else, But I think too, also, I feel like in that instance, she thought she was the prize. Like he, but how dare he do that with me? You know what I'm saying? Do he know who I am? I think that's what she thought. He was just, I got him like this. Because remember, she thought I was just, we just having fun. She wasn't really messing with him at first. And then she didn't realize she liked him until he said that. So she thought maybe he was supposed to be, I'm running after you, or until she realized that boy, he a fool too. He out here. He got him. You ain't the only one that could go do whatever. I think that was shocking for her more than anything, in my opinion.
Big facts. But like I said, I think that's once again, one of those differences between men and women. I think that men just kind of, we're going to make the assumption. Now, maybe in the back of our head, there's certain things, there's certain levels of a relationship. Like, right? Mm-hmm. We talking. He said, if I make this strike, you got to kiss me. Mm-hmm. In my head, I don't remember from, like, once again, 18 months since the last thing. Had they smashed before? Was they doing other stuff? Or was that like just like their first little kiss action? To be honest. And my thing is, if that's like their first little kiss action, then in my head, y'all not even smashing. Mm-hmm. And if y'all not even smashing, then...
So he got to have something else.
I would think he still be dating around. and even if y'all smashing, you assuming that he just messing with you because what? I don't want to be too crass, but maybe if y'all are being a little more free, so to speak, maybe not using protection, then possibly you can assume that, and even in that case, you don't want to necessarily assume all the time. And I just think that there's a crazy little state of affairs that Molly automatically made that assumption that I'm just dating this dude when I don't think they that level. Yeah. So that's what I got.
I'm with you. Well, I got one, and mine is women don't like to be unhappy alone. They don't want to be unhappy while their friend is extremely happy. And I'm talking right at Molly. Like, I feel like Molly just felt some kind of way about the situation. You just watch a friend come off, a good event, great event. She made a speech, ended up getting 30-something donors. or whatever to sign up to help out or whatever. Like she feel accomplished. The girl's a project apartment manager. Let her have her time. You know what I'm saying? I understand you upset or whatever. But then, because you and your feelings, you going to go rain on her parade and bring up some relationship stuff. Like, I can't believe you still working with her. Like, come on, man. Let that girl be happy in this moment. Why would you do that because you feeling some kind of way? Like, I just think that's a woman thing. I think sometimes, dude, we even if we upset or whatever, I'm going to be happy for you. And then we'll talk about it later. You know what I mean? But I'm not, if you just came off a big event and me and the little chick I'm dealing with just had something going on and you all excited about your event, I'm helping you clean up, I ain't going to come and be like, hey, I can't believe you going to still work with old buddy while he, come on now. Some like that, that's the weirdest thing. But I think that's something that's coming with women. They don't want their friend to be too happy. If they upset or not happy, they ain't gonna let you just be excited and extremely happy. Now they gonna find something.
I'm gonna do like you, and I'm gonna go ahead and kick back and just say, nah. I think that's one of them that is gender non-specific. I think that we could throw a fire event and like it's some best friend weekend stuff going on, and somebody in our circle could say something like, "Oh man, but it ain't really all that live." I mean, whatever. Like I think that there's a human nature to some people being not happy for you unless they the top dog. And I think that's just a certain type of person. I don't think that's woman specific. Now we could agree to disagree, and I'm cool with that. Like, but I don't think that part is necessarily women specific.
Oh, okay. So you think that's personality period.
I think that's a personality thing. I think that's a Molly trait, and I think we all got Molly's, quote unquote, and I think that's why men and women can feel that aspect of this episode, because it's like, yeah, I think men know Molly's and women know Molly's. Like, oh, this that's how you coming? This okay? Well, you're not gonna let me be great. You're not even gonna let me have this.
Yeah, but I see. I think what you're saying is more hate than anything. Like,
but
like
I don't
think Molly wasn't hating on the event.
Okay,
she was bringing up relationship shit. You know what I'm saying? She ain't saying nothing about.
She was trying to put her problems above.
Yeah, like she don't want you to be happy with your yeah. It wasn't. I don't know if that was hate. I think that was just like, I don't want you to be happy right now. You know what I mean? Not hate. Yeah. I think everybody know haters. I think with Molly in that situation, she was throwing like, oh, I can't believe, like, she wouldn't say nothing about the event was bad. I can't believe you were working with her and she doing this and doing that. I just want you to realize yourself. You like that message. Like, come on, man. Why are you going to put relationship on her right now? Like, and it might be a form of hate. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Molly be hating moment might be something that we're gonna have to do in the future, but definitely one of the categories that we always do is Issa be tripping. Yeah. So, what do you think was the most Issa be tripping moment of this episode?
Man, Issa's so awkward in bed, man. I don't know. I couldn't shake it. I was like, why is she so awkward? Like, okay. I just think, and I think back to all her little sex scenes. She's always awkward. And like she ain't nobody being able to just get her right because she always doing awkward stuff. You know what I mean? She just be looking all awkward, acting awkward, moving awkward. I just think in bed when it comes to getting close and all that, intimacy, she awkward as fuck. So that's my mean as hell. Heck. So I just think that's mine for the week.
Well, I mean, with Issa tripping, I kind of took it to another level of actually like a bigger theme that I think is that she think this shit gonna be okay is how she tripping more than anything. Like ex shit, right? Like she was with Lawrence for 5 years and she think that it's fitting to just be this whole situation with her and Condola fitting to be partners. Mm-hmm. And it could go to a certain way and there is a level of maturity and there is a time period, all this. But I'm gonna ask you this. Let's switch it around. How long could you rock with somebody messing with like something you used to mess with before you stopped it? Like you was dating somebody
like 5 years.
Okay, no. Okay, it's different, right? Because I'm not gonna be dating somebody who you was dating for 5 years, right? Because we're friends, right? Yeah. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But let's say we out hooping and are we doing something, we out watching the Saints or whatever, and we meet a dude, and the dude cool, like whatever, he rocking with us, he like, oh boy, I'm on them Saints, boy, blah, 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 and every week he over there dapping us up. Oh, he hooping and the dude just end up on your team every time we go play and whatever the case is. And it's like, oh yeah, that dude live, man. He came out to the bar with us the other day. Oh yeah, that boy, what's up? and all of a sudden you start becoming part of like a circle, or we work together, or whatever it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then let's say a month later you find out, or 2 months later, however long they've been friends, because they weren't really clear about that, that you find out, oh, that man was dating something you was with for 5 years.
Yeah.
Like can you rock with that dude? Like, and
I guess for me,
how does that work?
I guess for me, it's two things. It depends on how it ended, and am I going to be in a space where I'm looking at them together? Because if I ain't got to see that, I'm cool. Now, if it ended bad, where I end up getting the short end of the stick, or if I came out on top, I'll be all right. You know what I mean? Honestly, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it just depends on how it ended. But I mean, I could be okay. I ain't got nothing against that man. That's his problem now, not mine. I'll be all right.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think that potentially you are underselling this idea. So I'm gonna just say it like this. Nah, dog, it's not a thing. If I met this dude, whatever, and I'm gonna give you the complete. I mean, I got enough friends. I got buku friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could sit here and name whatever. We throw a best friend weekend event in Houston. We got a ton of people come because we got nothing but friends. I don't need another friend that bad. And even if it's a business acquaintance where I'm kind of doing whatever, I just think, honestly, unpopular opinion, Molly is 100% right. Why you need that drama, dog? Like, I get why Issa need it, because she ain't got nothing. Yeah. But I don't get why Condola need it. Condola could be like, because she's trying to be the bigger person, but she could be like, man, I don't need Issa.
Yeah. Well, I just don't think, if she's secure in this situation, and like, especially in their little, just say their little situation, all they doing is working together. They just working together, trying to get this little thing together. If they mature enough and old girls mature enough to make that happen and do those things, because women gonna talk their little business or whatever, I think
what that girl said
right.
though.
But the thing about it is,
she said, I'm her friend. That's my friend. I think that's my friend.
Oh, she did say that. You're right.
She said it a couple times. Like,
that's not your friend.
Maybe she's not a friend having chick. Maybe she don't have a lot of chicks in her circle, so she excited to have a new little friend.
Yeah, but I mean, for me, if we just hooping, and I see it the little boy every now and then, cool. But I ain't gonna be trying to go out with you and let's do this together. It ain't gonna be that situation.
I don't want.
I could be around somebody who
I don't want to do this on air, but that's how we became friends, bro. So you can't say that. You're lying. You possibly could have a friend that way.
But me, you became friends. We had a whole bunch more in common. If I find out you doing whoop de whoop, I'm not going. And that's exactly how we became friends. But if I find out why we hooping, that's what it is. I'm still be cordial with you, but I ain't gonna be like, hey, come through later. You know what I mean?
And I think at a certain point they could still be friends, and I want to just I don't know, I could put myself in the, if Lawrence and Condola don't work out, then her and Issa can kind of sit back and be like, yeah, Lawrence would never wear shit, blah blah blah, and they could commiserate on him, and they could both hate him, and they could even develop potentially better friends, right? But if old girl like keep going with Lawrence and eventually marry Lawrence,
yeah, it's a problem.
Somebody for that long and then see somebody else all in their face and be okay with that. Coming around while we watching the game and they sitting over there going to get some food. People do it. Like literally, people do it in real life. People have dated the same people and they be in each other's circle. I just think it's enough people in the world that you don't have to do it. That's not a preference of mine. I definitely want to do it. I don't think I'm searching out. Let me see what I can do to get back. Nah, you know what I mean? Nobody wants that. It's weird. That is the right word. It is weird. It's super weird. I mean, it's definitely, like I said, at the end of the day, it's definitely easier being Condola. You don't want holding all the cards. You don't want talking to the dude. You got the upper hand in all of this. So we're going to see how the hell she play it out going forward.
Yeah, I think it's more weird for Issa than Condola.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, well, I mean, I don't know. Let me take that back. Because it might not be easy for Condola to sit there like, oh, I got her sloppy seconds. Think about it from a dude perspective. Like you sitting over there like, oh man, old boy used to, that used to be his old lady. Now every time I hang out with him, that boy looking at me like, oh yeah, nigga, like yeah.
Hey, he be want to ask you, she like it when you
Oh yeah. Exactly.
Or you be talking about women, be like, boy, you know how I get him. You be like, hold on, wait a minute.
Men and women is different. Wait a minute. Men and women is different.
Say,
men and different women, though. You're right. We are 100% different. Yeah. Men will be looking at that other man like, hey, bruh, the one who used to be with her and you going to be mad.
Now you talking about what
women
you
probably
doing?
Looking at it the opposite way. Looking at the dude who with him now and mad about it. So I don't know. Women, y'all listening, y'all tell us, because that is a very good question. Would you rather be the woman who with the dude now and whatever in that situation, or you rather be the dude who used to be with him? Because it's a lot easier to play the role of the dude who used to be with the chick, I think. Unless, like you said, Los, how that situation ended. If you didn't want it to end and blah, blah, blah. I think 5 years, once we start going over 5 years, we all human and we all got a heart, and I don't really want to be around nobody who used to, be seeing somebody I was spending all that time with somebody else anyway. So
yeah, I'm cool.
I'm not that mature yet, man. What are we looking forward to, man? Going into next week and the rest of the season. What's your biggest thing you're looking forward to?
Man, just what we got to talk about. I'm trying to see. Really want to see how this Issa and what's her name, Consuela, whatever her name is. What's her name? Condola. Man, you know I'm bad with name. Condola. I want to see how their relationship work out. I'm very interested to see how that works. I saw towards the end that Issa texted her, thank you, I appreciate it when boy Lawrence was in them guts. You know what I mean? Now if she hit a baby like, girl, thank you too. But anyway, yeah, I'm very interested in their situation and all that. So wait a minute, I got a question. Did old buddy didn't text Molly back, did he?
No, he put the 3 dots.
I want to see what their text message say.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I'm interested, obviously, to see all of the cameos. Who gonna come back? Who gonna pop back in? Who we gonna see and laugh about and whatever. All the rest of that crazy. Yeah, Daniel Mays. So the other little Nathan dude, Nathaniel, whatever his name is, he might show back up.
Swimming pool daddy.
Well, they was asking about him. I think that's old Asian Andrew homeboy, right?
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. So he hanging around the edges. I'm surprised Issa wasn't full of that drama and invited him to the thing. But
TSA they got something for him though.
That flashlight action. But the biggest thing I'm looking forward to is I need to see them cameos on that Looking for LaToya, man. Hold up. Ray J said, man. Ray J say, I ain't killing nothing except them guts. Right? Hey, I love them little shows inside the shows. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm ready for that.
That shit was funny. That was funny.
I'm ready for that. I'm all about that. So yeah, that's one of the biggest things I'm gonna be looking for this season. But yeah, the whole storyline, man. Look, welcome to MENsecure. Brought to you by the Best Friend Weekend crew, Aldo NICE, C.A.P, Lowkey, A.K.A. C.A.P, and all of that good stuff, man. We're gonna be hitting you every Tuesday with our take on our favorite HBO show. So
we also go live every day at 5:00. We go live every weekday, Monday through Friday at 5:00.
During the quarantine, we're going live. So hop on the Best Friend Weekend. I set a reminder on your phone. Best Friend Weekend got some live action going on at 5:00.
Just a quick 30-minute day. We wild and want to talk, get more personal with y'all. Shoot a question down there. Want to hear our take
give
about
us some content. That'll be easy. Because I'm getting tired of coming up with content for every day of the week. So y'all got to help me out, man. They get tiring now.
Yeah.
So let us know what y'all want to hear us talk about.
Trying to save his brain cells.
Well, have a great week. And we're going to be hollering back at you next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. We out. Bow.